last time on this adventure, our heroes settled into their new home. RaRa was having a bit of a hard time adjusting to such things. Left to go out to the city. While RaRa was gone, Marin showed up to teach her how to make a drink. She wasn't there. Kayth sent one of the new bastion guards to go retrieve her. They returned back, and RaRa broke Marin's heart and told him to leave and go home. Kayth then tried to, during that time, give them some alone space and make up team building exercises outside, which, did something, seemed fun. They had an okay time. Moss didn't see the point of it at all.
Yeah.
But either way, they eventually saw Marin leaving, and when he left, they went inside to see what was going on with RaRa. She was in her room, sad and depressed, they believe, and said, Moss, get in there and go talk to her. Moss went in to go talk to her. RaRa didn't have a wonderful time. And RaRa didn't want to open up to Moss, so that was it. And then they didn't have a sleepover. Kayth and Fizzi went back to the tower to talk to the gargoyles. The gargoyles stated that ever since they defeated the Wraith, there hasn't been any more spawns across the city at night. However, the Hollowborn threat is not gone yet, seeing as they are still well awake and have not gone back to slumber. Kayth then tried to convince them to come and watch over the new bastion, and he was unable to convince all of them to come, but they did say that they would send Victal over to the bastion every once in a while to keep watch over it at night. After that, they then went back to the house to find Cleo and Pierre had shown up with Kayth and Fizzi's new outfits. They went to the ballroom, did a little dress fitting, and showed off their brand new outfits. And now, all of our heroes have brand new adventuring outfits to carry themselves into the future and journeys beyond. After that, there was a bit of an exchange between Fizzi and Seraphine, where Fizzi and Seraphine did a little dance in the ballroom, and it went pretty okay, and even Seraphine was impressed. After that, they all went to bed and woke up the next morning to discuss what they would be doing next. Will our heroes make up their minds to do something? Will that something be adventuring? Or will it be hanging out and having drinks? Find out tonight on this episode of Coralthea, Waking Fates.
For will rise, their fates entwined, brave and bold. Through the storm and through the night, we'll carve our path, we'll claim our right. With hearts of fire and minds so clear, we'll chase our dreams, our time is here. From humble beginnings, our journey's begun. We'll fight as one till the battle's won.
Hey everybody, and we are back! So, before we get started, May needed a little help with her Roll 20. Have you figured it out?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, cool. So, like I said, last we left off, you guys were currently sitting in your kitchen area of your new home. It's probably about 10 a.m.-ish, and you guys had been talking about what it is you were going to do next. There was some talk about Cerberus, there was some talk about the island, there was also some talk about taking another day of rest. But that is where we'll begin tonight's adventure. How is it, Joey? Is it good?
I'm pretty sure
it's fine. It's very melony. Very, like, if you don't like melon, you're not gonna like it.
Well, this drink was made for RaRa, so it's supposed to
No, it makes sense.
Anyway, that is where we will begin.
I'm pretty sure the last session we talked about going to the island and getting resources today.
I just I remember we should probably go to Thebra's.
Didn't he say if you leave here, then didn't he say he wants you to leave here?
He said
Like literally.
he'll have more people to play with here, but we got the gargoyle. We can tell them to be on the lookout.
I mean, they didn't really stop people from dying before. Two people died before they even got here.
Two people didn't die until we got
One person
involved.
died. No. They didn't get there fast enough. They would have died. All of them would have died.
Because
That's
they
we were
had.
fucking around with them.
That's exactly what they said. Because they were trying to keep their secret from you guys, they didn't go.
DM,
Yes.
how long would it take to build like a signal that could be displayed on our roof to signal the gargoyles?
No.
They know.
It makes sense. It makes sense. So it's the character. Why are you being a hater?
I'm not. Like
They didn't need a signal
gargoyle
before.
signal.
They knew. They know on their own.
No, but we might need to talk to them.
You want to build a signal that the gargoyles will see and come to you?
How do we make it easier to get them to the scenes?
Scenes.
Can we make it portable? Like just a beacon of light on my back?
No,
like
I think it's fine.
Beacon of light.
I guess I'm just don't want to do what he wants us to do, the voice of reason, and I think he doesn't want us fucking around with his plans here in town or in the vicinity. That's my thought.
Right, and what were his
People in
plans in
Severance right
town
now,
again?
too.
I mean, we know that there's a Hollowborn that's still going to be active. I think that that's connected to him. And I think if we leave this town, then it's going to swell up again.
Well, I think we can handle it if it does.
Are you worried about them? I thought they were pretty established. You think that they can really...
I don't know if they know everything that's going on with this voice of reason. And honestly, I'd rather make sure myself that they're okay.
Is anybody else gonna put in on this?
If Fizzi is worried about his family, then Fizzi's worried about his family.
Okay. Is there any way we can send word to them?
Good old Lentumian postal service, which has surely been established and covers the entire northern tier of the continent.
I mean, there's magical means of communication.
DM, how many days ago was it that I sent those letters out?
The letters were at the beginning of the downtime time skip, right?
Yeah. So it's been like a week, right?
That would have been essentially 6 days ago.
All right. Have I gotten anything back?
I will say you haven't wrote me what you were sending yet.
Oh.
I have not been able to write something back until you send. I haven't been able to write something back until you
didn't
send
tell me to
something.
actually write it myself.
I said send me that when you get a chance.
I do not recall you saying that.
So once you send me that, I can send you a letter back.
I mean, when was the vision about the voice of reason again?
Well, that's when I was in a coma.
7 days ago.
Was it during the time skip?
What? It was when he died. When you fought the Wraith. 7 days ago.
Right. Got it.
Maybe even 8 days ago.
I just feel like we have a responsibility now, and we can go if you say that like that's what we're doing, and you feel really that they are endangered beyond the fact that they can protect themselves. So if you say that this is something that you need to do, then I'll go. I just also want to say that if we're walking into something that he's planning for us to go there, or planning for us to leave town so he can do whatever he wants, I think that, we've sort of taken on this town as protectors, and we kind of are responsible for these people now, at least in some way.
Kayth, we could always split the party.
Absolutely not. And I didn't say that, so if this is something you need to do, I'm behind you. But I just thought it needed to be said that this very well could just be a way to lure us away from Seabreeze, or to walk us into a trap, or lure us away from Tapas to Seabreeze, to either lure us in a trap or open up avenues here for him to. Is Sutter saying something right now, but muted?
I was whispering Sebriz. Sebriz, not Seabreeze.
Sebriz. That's
Come get
all.
your summer.
So I don't want it to come across like I don't care about your family, Fizzi. That's all I'm trying to get across. I'm just.
Well, it's only going to take a couple of days to get there and back. If he wants to go down and check on him, it's not like we're going forever.
How long is the journey to Sebriz?
It would take 3.5 days by ship.
So that's at least a week of us being gone.
I was trying to think of something to write to Hunter, but I guess since I haven't written any, Fizzi hasn't actually found out what he's writing them. Yeah, I really want to go check on them.
Okay. I look at Moss because she hasn't said anything this entire time.
If he sent that letter, is there a way, out of game obviously, I know you don't know the contents of the letter, but to know
if it got to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have if it would have gotten to them by now.
3.5 days to get there.
Yeah, 3.5 days by sea, which mail could definitely go through ship because it's it's to Sebriz, and that's actually the only way to get there. That isn't there is no road to Sebriz unless you go all the way in to Lintumia and then back down. So it'd be the fastest way to Sebriz. So yeah, it would go by ship, and it probably would have gotten to them by now. If there was a letter to be sent back, it would probably be to you by either today or tomorrow.
Okay.
If we're getting all the timing correct.
All right. So with that information,
that's if they're okay.
Yeah.
Guess we just have to hang around town for a day and wait for the letters to come in.
I guess we could say another day. I'm waiting for a letter back from them to see if they're all right. If we get the letter
out of game. How are you? What is the contents of this letter actually going to be? Because you haven't sent the initial letter, so.
Well, I'm writing
from this breakfast
for now.
Okay. Has the hireling come back? Or is that tomorrow? The other
It
hireling?
would be
Because one of them is
today.
still on job, right?
Yep, it would be today around like 2:00.
Cool. Well, I've said my piece. I think that we should stay here, but if it ends
All
up
right.
By stay here, you mean go on another adventure around here.
go somewhere close so we can get stronger and find things to help us, yes. Because it seems like this entity is stronger than us, vastly. So, yeah, I think that...
But not in town where the entity is striking.
Do you want us to wait around or be proactive? I'm genuinely curious what you think the best course of action is, RaRa.
We don't even know if it's still around. It could have been an empty threat.
It didn't feel like an empty threat.
Well, I mean, you weren't there to feel it, Fizzi.
The evidence that we've gotten in the books and things make me feel like this is bigger than just one wraith in the town.
Probably.
But there's still the Whisperer. That's her name, right? The code name for her.
Mm-hmm.
The Whisperer. She said she would get in contact with me, so there's still things we can look for information.
Yeah, I guess we can wait around. Hopefully she will get back. I'm not back to you.
Okay. Moss, what do you think we should do?
I think that if something were wrong with Fizzi's family, it's better to get there sooner rather than later. But we could also leave and get there and they'll be perfectly fine, and then shit goes down here. So there's no way to tell what the right thing to do is. But if Fizzi feels strongly, then I'm with him.
We could search around in town to see if there's someone that can magically send a message to them.
That's true.
Then you could get your warning out, see if they're okay, warn them, make sure they have things in place. And then if you still feel like you should go, then we'll go with you.
Right, I guess it wouldn't hurt to look around for that. Someone that could do that.
Okay, then that sounds like something we can do that is progressing or forward. So, is there anywhere in town that you guys think would have something like that? DM? Does anything come to mind? Or Brother Ulrich might have a sending
That someone
scroll.
could send a message. Probably
Yeah.
the magically inclined person in town who sells spell scrolls.
Me.
Well, I know that
I
know
said
that
who sells spell scrolls.
I know that clerics use the sending spell, so Brother Ulrich might have one in his collection.
It's certainly possible. You have multiple options of people you could try to ask.
Brother Ulrich, I feel like we have a better relationship with, and also might do it for free if it's of a good cause. So maybe we should stop there first, at least.
Sure.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Off to the temple, DM.
All right.
Unless we're not...
Is there anything people would like to do before leaving?
Yeah.
Oh,
wait.
what would you like to do?
Is are we still keeping the cube inside of Chester, or does Kayth have that separate?
I think it's in a lead box, and we can put that lead box into Chester if we want, I think.
I know that we were doing that before the move. Are
Yeah.
we still
Mhm.
doing that?
So
Yeah, I think it's still a good plan.
yeah, if you get more than 100 feet away from it, you'll unattune.
That's not the case.
Pretty sure we've gone over
Right.
that. in the
I
other
have to be
campaign.
I have to be away from it for the whole day, I'm pretty sure. From a distance. For 24 hours, I have to be 100 feet away from it.
Gotcha. Okay. Well. Okay.
Okay, that seems like a game plan. Yeah, I think that the lead line box should be in Chester in the basement through the secret passage, because there's still a secret passage to the downstairs. And Chester's
Okay,
already
so I would-
downstairs anyways.
I would like to go do my daily medicine checks on Chester.
Okay. You can certainly do that. You head downstairs to see good old Chester.
All right, Chester, you know what time it is.
And
Open
then
wide,
sticks
stick
out
out
his.
your tongue and say ah.
Yeah, that's what he does. Give me a medicine check. 21. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, he seems fine. He seems the same bill of health as you checked before.
Cool. All right, good job being you. I hope they're giving you lots of snacks here. We'll see you later.
Yeah, Sprocket's currently, you see him like carving this like really big like log, and he's like, "Yep, been feeding them just about every scrap I got."
Awesome. Okay, you guys have a good day. And then I leave.
Okay. You can meet back up with the rest of your party as they are beginning to get ready to leave and head to the temple? Question mark.
Yes, period.
Yes.
Nice. All right, so you guys will leave the eye and head towards the temple to try and receive some help from good old brother Alric.
Also, Hunter, when you get a minute, check your Discord messages.
Oh, I see it, brother. Here we go.
Heard that.
You guys will make it to the temple, and as you guys get there, you will see that currently Brother Alric is speaking to some sailors of Tapas. They're talking about something and seems maybe important, so you guys sort of just need to wait for a moment. But eventually, Brother Alric will make himself available, and he will see the four of you and head over to you. Hello, everyone. This feels like I just saw you yesterday.
Hey, Brother Alaric.
Aha, that's
you?
funny, guys. That's funny because he did.
Mhm.
What can I do for the four of you?
You wouldn't happen to have a way to send a message a long way instantaneously, would you?
Yes, I do have the means of being able to cast message. Is there someone in particular you're trying to send a message to?
Yeah. One of my brothers out in Sebres.
Ah. That wouldn't be a problem. I could get a message sent out if you'd like. All you would need to do is to describe that person to me in as much detail as you can, and then I can send them a message.
Do you would it help if you had something of him or something? Would that help? Help at all? or no?
Certainly doesn't hurt. I could say that, I could give you the scroll to
You could
cast
have,
it,
like,
but if you don't have the ability to do so, the spell would fizzle, I'd hate to waste one.
I could do it.
I'd hate to waste one.
I could do it.
Is it on your spell list, David?
No, maybe. Probably not.
Sending? Sending? I think sending might be, right?
If sending is on your potential spell list, no. Okay.
Nope.
Then yeah, you would have to
Bard,
try and
cleric,
roll for it.
Wizard.
RaRa can.
RaRa potentially could, yeah.
I can, guys. I can also
But-
do it.
I didn't think sending was on the barbarian spell list. Crazy.
I am a powerful druid who can cast spells. I did the alarm spell.
Obviously, Kayth.
I definitely believe
Spell,
in your ability, Moss.
This is really long.
Good one,
pause.
Alec. I put my hand up.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
No, I get
So
it.
you need a
guys
sending
don't
spell.
think I can do it.
I think you
can
can
I think
do
you
it.
can do anything you put your mind to.
When you get a sending spell someday, I'd love to see you do it.
When you buy your own car, you can wreck it. That's what he just said.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't matter if RaRa or he does it, right?
I'm not
Because
going to
RaRa,
cast
you
it out
know,
of
is-
solidarity with my friend Moss.
No, that's okay. Sometimes people are better equipped to do different things. And you're good
You're
casting
great at
spells.
talking to animals,
Yes, I
and-
am.
being a powerful druidic force.
Thanks.
You cast a lot of spells, like punch guy really really hard, or
Okay, moving
pick
on.
guy
I don't
up
do
and
this
throw him
spell.
across the room.
Kayth, you
Oh,
forget
one
Thunderwave. Very
Pick
powerful
guy up
druids
and throw him
cast
across the room.
Thunderwave.
How could you forget that?
He was
we could not
concussed at
do.
the time.
It's okay. I
I'm the thunder.
understand.
Remember when you talked to Scuttlebutt and got us a free travel to the bottom of the ancient lake with the secret passageway? That was pretty fucking cool. That was
Yes,
powerful
thank
druid
you.
shit.
Okay, moving on. I won't do it.
You know, we can always. I'm expecting a letter back, hopefully today or tomorrow, so. If I don't get it, at least we know that this option is available.
But don't you want to send warning to them? Isn't that the whole reason we're here?
Yeah,
Why waste the scroll if he's going to hear back from him today anyway?
exactly.
But you won't be able to warn them about what you're worried about.
Well, wouldn't that be the
I
letter?
warned them about that in the letter.
Oh, I thought that
Yeah.
the letter happened before we fought the Wraith and before you had that vision.
Oh, what did it? I don't remember.
Because that's why I asked
Uh,
Hunter
the
when
DM
letter
hasn't
happened.
argued against it yet, so
I thought he already did when I brought it up earlier. Did
Did
the Wraith happen? Did the Wraith happen first, or did the letter happen first?
The letter would have happened first.
He
Right?
wrote the letter after he died.
Yeah, you wrote the.
I thought
it was
the letter
specifically
happened-
No,
when
because I
the
died
downtime-
before the week-long skip.
Yeah, it was very specifically before the downtime. You went down, you died, and then told me
Right.
that part of your downtime.
Okay. All right, go back in the video where Hunter gaslit me.
I
Editor.
literally said it happened after the wraith. I said that. He said the wraith happened before the letter. I said that.
Okay, cool.
the listening comprehension
That
skills in
love-
this party are bad.
No, yeah, I warned them about that in the letter. But if they come back and say everything's fine, then you know, we can always. I don't know where I was going with that.
We can always.
Yes.
Okay, well now we know Brother Alec will help us if we need help.
Thank you, Brother Alaric.
Is Dagon busy on errands today?
Let me see what I've got him doing. Yes. I just almost talked in my regular voice. Yes, actually, I currently have him down at the harbor. He's picking up some supplies from a temple in Sebres, actually. So the supplies are showing up today, and he just went down to the harbor not too long ago to go pick them up.
A boat from Sebres, you say?
Well, it's a
Probably might as well go help
it's a
him.
boat from many places, but it just happened to be coming from Sebres. It is the next closest
Probably
port
with the
city.
mail.
I guess potentially. It's not impossible.
To the harbor.
All right.
Guess we're skipping.
To the harbor? Brother Alex like, oh, okay. If you decide you want to use sending, just let me know. As you
Absolutely, brothers. Thank you.
As you
We're going to see what the letters say first, or if there's letters, so that we don't waste your spell scrolls or your time. Moonwalk out the door.
Even though I could cast it, walk out the door.
Oh man. So you guys will head towards the docks then. Let's see. Where did I go? Here we go. You guys will start heading towards the docks. Can I get a... Nothing. Can I get a nothing? Never mind. That's not where that happens.
Can I get a nothing?
Can I get a nothing? All right, the four of you will head through Tapas City. You'll head through the plaza, and you'll make your way towards the harbor. It's a very nice day today. It's extremely sunny. There's a lot of, maybe not like a lot of people, but it seems like the market's booming a bit as you guys make your way there. As you get closer to the harbor, you will need to make a perception check.
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Oh. And if that fails, any check you need me to, like DC you need me to make, let me know. I have psionic die, so if there's anything hiding out here. Vigilant.
No harbor soundtrack.
21. Hold on, brother. I have that. You guys
Nice.
are, you guys are
You had them all.
you're pulling up, okay?
I assumed you just had them to
up.
flip over with
On
the
two
with the slides.
No, that'd be really cool if I could do it with that, but I can't. There we go.
Dude, I was like, what's wrong with my headphones? Because first I thought the waves were like static.
21, 16, 12, and 22, huh? Yeah, that would definitely be enough. So, Kayth, Fizzi, actually all of you, yeah. You all would be able to notice as you're making it towards the harbor, the water is, let's call it, not calm.
Rough waters?
Yeah,
Rough seas.
there's a bit of rough waters. You notice as a lot of the waves that are coming in. I mean, waves are very normal in the harbor as it comes in and hits the dock, and the water usually moves very sort of casually and calm. But today, there's a lot of like rough waves sort of coming into the harbor, and the water is actually much higher than normal. It's actually coming up like on the docks and creating a like small layer of water on the docks themselves. Sort of goes down and comes back up, goes down, comes back up. Usually it's, a good, 2-3 feet underneath the dock. It's like up there right now. The tides are up, one might say. And you'll notice that some people are having a little bit of trouble with it. Some people are, having to fight against it or falling or slipping. But it doesn't seem to be unusual for folks as they're sort of still going about their day. But it is certainly something that's happening as you make your way to the harbor. And I will now say, Fizzi and Kayth, everyone notices that about the waters, but the two of you will see a small paperboy-esque little guy making his way towards the docks, towards a ship that is currently unloading, and sort of hops down on the dock and splashes in the water a bit. Does a couple more hops and splashes in the water before sort of getting back to business and heading towards that ship that's.
Oh, he's just having a good time.
Oh, there's a
There
paperboy
he is.
Fizzi.
Huh?
I said there's the paperboy.
Think that was Dagon?
Where's Dagon?
I don't. Does that look like Dagon? I thought it was just the paperboy getting, the mail from the ship.
I think that's Dagon. Can I roll perception to see if it's Dagon?
Does that look like Dagon to you?
If you two point it out, you guys would be able to recognize that that's Dagon. He's got his little hat on, and I call it the paperboy hat, or it's chimney sweep hat.
Oh yeah, that's
This guy
it.
is
Yeah.
wearing a uniform. He's not part of the service. Stolen valor. Get him.
Hooray! I'll run down. Every time a wave comes up over the docks, I'll hop over it because I might get my feet wet.
What'd you say? I heard something about not getting your feet wet. Is that what you said?
Yeah, every time a wave comes up over, I'm gonna hop it.
Gotcha. Just every time. All right. I assume you all start heading towards the dock then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are you calling out Dagon's name or just?
Yeah, once I get close enough where I think he can hear me, I'll be like, "Hey!"
Yeah, he'll be just about to get up to where there's a couple people who are sort of gathering in this area to pick up their things. There's businesses picking up stuff and blah blah blah. But Dagon's about to get there and then hears you yell out, "Huh?" Turns around and he'll see the four of you. Hey guys! And eventually you'll make it up and walk up to Dagon.
Yeah.
Dagon,
Can I land on a crate or a barrel or something?
Sure, I don't
down.
see why not. Sort of land on top of one of them, perched up there like a gargoyle. Or do you stand straight up like Bugs Bunny?
No, I said I sit down on it.
Oh, you sit on it. My bad.
Sit down on it.
So you sit down on the barrel, and the rest of you can walk up as well. And he'll sort of have these excited eyes and look at you guys and guys, hey, what's going on? It's nice to see you. You'll notice, he
Nice to see you.
seems, much more upbeat. He obviously looks a lot different because of the disguised self on him, but seems good as you guys are talking. But go ahead.
Look at you out here running errands for the temple.
Yeah, I do my best to help out and stay useful.
Stay useful.
Yeah, I don't want to. Brother Alric's done a lot for me, and I don't want to let him down or anything.
How's it going there?
It's good, I don't really know how to help a lot of the people that come in, but I sort of just whatever Brother Alric needs, I get for him, and he's a good guy, and he helps people, and I think that's good enough for me right now. But I'm just trying to have some fun and learn about the world and how different it is now, and you know, that's it. And he's got this sort of like half smile.
Insight check.
Sure, give me an insight check.
4.
Seems like the happiest kid you've ever met.
Well, I'm glad you're so happy, Dagon. That's truly incredible.
Yeah. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, thanks. And what about you guys? I heard you got a new home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we call it the Eye.
Is it because you
Now
can see
RaRa
from
will
it?
give him. RaRa will give him the same half smile he just gave us.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, sure do. Pretty great.
I have a garden.
You have a garden?
I got a workshop.
A workshop?
Oh
You
yeah.
can always. I have a library. And you can always come by if you need something to eat or if you just
What kind of
want
books
to
do you
hang
have?
around. All kinds. We're adding to it every day. It's still a work in progress, but we have some of the good stuff.
Oh, do you have anything about like the old times?
I have a lot of things about the old times. That's sort of what I do, Dagon. I don't know if you know that, but I'm an archaeologist by trade.
No, I didn't know that.
Well, if you ever want to learn about old things, you can come on by.
Sure. I like your new look, by the way.
And I'll give him a little thank you.
Oh, yeah, that was cool. Anyway. Well, I
Yeah,
have
we-
to pick up some stuff for the temple. Do you guys want to walk back with me?
We were just on our way to the Sebre's ship as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're looking for a letter.
Oh, you guys are waiting for the mail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh.
you or you?
No, I'm not the mail guy. What did you make you think I'm the mail guy?
I point to
A
his
hat, and I boop the brim.
What is the mail? Is the mailman's hat?
I mean, it
No.
also is
More
worn
a
by people who aren't
paperboy hat.
mailman. Paperboy, yeah, paperboy.
What's a
Town
paper
crier.
boy? Oh,
They, like,
town
stand on
crier.
corner.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
like a chimney sweep.
Exactly.
Oh,
Neither of those.
Oh. Got it. Well, I mean, I'm just currently waiting for my turn to grab things. You guys are more than welcome to stand with me and then wait. I think the mail is going to come down. Well, I mean, there's all this water right now, but I'm sure they'll have it a way for you to be able to grab it.
Yeah, these waves are pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
Brother Auric had said that there is times during the year where the water gets like this, and it's like really up here.
Yeah.
Apparently, like
Does
all
it-
the
does
water
it-
out there like comes in here. Like it.
Like it's a high tide.
Yeah, that's what I think he said it's called.
Mhm.
I don't
Pretty
really know how the ocean works. We only had a river near me growing
Oh
up.
well,
Well, with our
I think it's like a river, but more. Like a lot.
A
imagine
river,
if
but
we had-
more.
imagine if we had 2 moons. Think of how crazy the tide would
Be
be.
weird. 2 suns is enough for me.
That would be so
Yeah.
much to the tide.
2 suns is enough.
2 suns is enough. Anyway, you're more than welcome to stay here and wait with me.
Sure.
Okay. And you guys can sit and do a little more small talk and watch as other people, gather their, like, businesses are getting their crates of things. And you even see, like, people, like, about to fall off the deck and then, like, catch themselves. And people having a little bit of some trouble here.
Not
and-
Obi, though.
No, Opie's just like,
Catching people that are falling off the.
he just reaches out, boom, pulls them back. Mm. He can't say like you're welcome. He just goes. Mm. Anyway,
be.
yeah, you guys will sit there and help out and all that and such, and eventually, Dagon's crate will be available, and you'll see that it's kind of big, like a little bit bigger than Dagon.
Hey, what you got in there? Knock on it.
It's pretty solid. Oh, it's like more supplies for the temple. Like I think there might be like some like food and scrolls and like all
Scrolls.
kinds
I was
of-
gonna say scrolls.
Yeah, it's got like scrolls and food and I think maybe some clothes and rations, all kinds of stuff in here just to help out and resupply.
You're gonna carry
Yeah.
that all the way back across town by yourself?
Oh yeah, it's
He's a
easy.
strong boy.
You want to see me do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll time
Kind
you.
of.
Okay. And you're gonna see him go behind the crate, like it's here. And he's like, "Okay, are you ready?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "Okay." And you see him disappear underneath the crate, and a couple seconds are gonna go by, and then you're gonna see the crate lift up a foot off the ground.
Is he lifting with his knees?
I hope so.
That's I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you ask that?
I don't
I
think
feel
I don't think
around
it
the-
matters.
And he's like, "All right," and you watch it just like move forward towards you guys, like it like straight forward, no
Do I see
jumbling, no
legs
nothing,
underneath
just
there?
going. Yeah, you see his
crazy.
feet behind it walking, and then he gets up next to you guys, and he's not even touching it. See,
Oh.
I can do it.
That's
What
pretty
spell is
cool.
that?
What?
What spell is that?
What is it called again?
The disc.
Yes, it's the disc. Something.
Tensors.
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 It's
Tensors.
tensors, guys floating disc.
That's pretty
old
nifty.
wizard floating disc.
Did you know that already?
This one, I mean, I learned it.
You learned it when?
Since I've been,
Moss is getting jealous.
I
She's like,
learned-
what do you mean you've been learning spells?
I learned it while I've been at the temple. Like I said, I've been reading and trying to make myself useful and stuff.
Oh. That's really cool, Dagon.
Oh, that's too freaking funny, bro.
Yeah, I'm so stoked that you were able to find your spark.
Yeah, magic has sort of become interesting to me, so I wanted to read about it.
Can I insight check again? Because that's... Listen to him.
Listen to this guy I'm really jealous of right now. Go ahead, give me an insight
Yeah,
check.
see this shit?
How is he casting spells? God, whoa! Oh yeah, the jealousy is running strong right now. She's seeing every micro expression.
He has disguised self on. She doesn't see it.
Looks right through it.
Can see his real
Sees-
self. Yeah, so do you guys see Michael's little tail wagging in my
Yeah, I've
screen?
been watching him run back and forth.
Yeah, Moss, as he's sort of talking about learning magic and stuff, you're not 100% sure, but he's not lying that he's learning magic, but maybe the reason why he's learning it seems a bit unsaid. Like maybe there's more there.
Oh, God.
But you're not
He's
sure.
the
And
vessel.
he said the reason why was to be helpful, or...
He talked about that
That'll
and
make
that
him
it just
happy.
interests him and that, he thought it was cool.
You know, Dagon, you kind of didn't say that very convincing. Is it possible that maybe you're not interested in magic? And if so, why aren't you?
If you're not interested, how are you casting spells?
Yeah.
He doesn't even like it. Huh? No, you see him sort of like,
I lean on the box.
he,
As a
you see his hands sort of like fidgeting with the bottom of his clothes. No, I like it. I think magic's cool. I wanna know why I'm alive.
That's a good reason.
That is a very good reason.
I don't really see how magic will help with that.
I
RaRa
elbow
hub.
moss in the ribs.
RaRa, RaRa.
I
Topper barrel.
elbow moss in the ribs.
Ow.
She'll put an arm around Dagon's shoulders. Be like, hey, that's as good a reason as any to follow something.
Yeah. I just
You know what? Maybe you'll find out that you actually really do like it.
No, I do like it. I don't know how many times I have to say that I like it. I do like it. I'm just, it wasn't like my original, like I was, I was
You had a
starting to be
sword.
trained to be a warrior, and, I was never really good at it, and this sort of comes a little easier. But I
Well, hey.
didn't start learning it because I thought it was cool. I just started learning it because I thought it would help me.
Does anyone want to explain to me why magic comes easier for everyone else in the entire world but me?
It doesn't come easier for me.
That doesn't make me feel better, Kate.
I'm just saying that, not all of us are magically gifted, and that's okay. We play to our strengths.
Exactly. I like to build things. I like to
We
build
are who
things.
we
that-
are.
Yeah, we are who we are.
Sable's just patting you on the head.
Thanks.
So yeah.
I'm sorry, Dagon. She's a little, she can't do magic. She can do magic,
I can
but not
do
like.
magic.
She's just having a little struggle point on like how much magic she's able to do, and it's okay. Maybe you can teach her
I
some
remember
things.
her doing some magic when I met you guys.
Yeah, I almost killed Kayth. That was my first time casting a spell. Wasn't it awesome?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, minus
can
the
move.
Hey.
almost
It's okay.
killing
Let's walk your crate down to the end of the dock, and I'll make sure you get out of here. Okay, all right?
Okay. Thanks.
Oh. I forgot that.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, you forgot that. Yeah.
So RaRa, you walk with
So
Dagon.
filled with jealousy to be bragging about her spell, she forgot.
He blew up his family.
It was like, yeah, I can cast powerful.
That's
spells
pretty
too.
cool,
Remember
huh?
I killed half your family.
Oh man. So anyway, RaRa, you'll walk Dagon back to the end of the dock. The three of you are still at the unloading of the ship, and you will see what looks like a large bin that has a lot of filed packages and letters, and you think that might be the mail person.
Oh.
Is he wearing a male person hat?
It's the same hat Dagon was wearing. He just kind of popped out instead of tucked in.
No, he's just a guy. I I can't think of anything crazy for this mailman. He's just a, he's just a man trying to do his job.
He's the coolest mailman we've ever seen.
There you go. Imagine the coolest mailman you've ever seen. That's this guy. But anyway, he's coming down. He's like, he's like talking to himself a little bit. He's got a checklist. And
excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi, I was wondering if you might have a letter in there for a Fizziwick Fizzbang.
Let me take a look. Pulls out his clipboard and he starts going through.
It's just the three of us here. Like, RaRa went with Dagon.
Yes, correct.
And Obi.
And Obi. That is correct. He's flipping through. Oh, what was the name? You said Fizziwick Fizzbang.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it says I've got something in here for you.
Oh, can I collect it from you now, if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure. And he starts going through it like a Rolodex. And he will... Oh, looks like it's right here. Pulls it out, and it's a regular envelope size, letter. And he hands it to you, and you'll see that it's wax sealed with your family's crest. Well, here you go. And he'll check it off. Delivered. Folds it back.
Thank you.
Of course, man. I'm just here to bring the mail.
What's your name?
You're not going to believe me if I tell you.
Bond. James Bond.
Junior?
Male guy.
My name is Mail Guy.
My parents had my path all laid out before me before I had a chance to choose.
Is there anything else you needed?
Oh, you're not gonna tell us?
I just told you.
Mail guy.
No.
Mailman.
You wouldn't believe me.
That's your name?
That's her name.
Yeah.
Insight check.
Inside check.
Sure, both of you. Inside check.
We just looked at each other.
Yeah, we're just
12. 12.
You both look at each other. Look back. That's probably not.
Your parents must have really hated you.
Probably not his name.
It must be Dwarven.
That's a pretty cool name. And then I look at Kayth and start walking away.
What a weirdo.
Yeah, that was strange. Why is he
Who the hell names their kid that?
stranger?
Oh, Fizzi.
Fizzi.
I don't think that was actually his name.
No, he wouldn't lie. He's a mailman. He's sworn by an oath.
Sworn by oath not to lie to people. That's
Mailmen lie to people all the time. Mailmen constantly lie. Oh, back at the
The
thing.
mailman might not be a good guy.
Okay. I believe that.
Rip that sucker up.
Yeah, if he's gonna open that letter.
You just start reading it while you're walking, or yeah, and on the dogs.
So I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna put it under my armor until we get to where there's no high tide water splashing around.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Oh, and then I will open it.
I guess I better actually have something prepared. No, I'm just kidding. I was hoping he'd lose it. No, I'm just kidding. All right, yeah, so you can get back. RaRa, you helped Dagon back to the docks and probably start heading back.
And then I'll head back, yeah.
But you'll meet back up with these guys, and then you'll walk off the docks, and Fizzi has his letter.
Oh, hey, you wouldn't believe me?
Oh, you know that guy.
That's his name.
He used to bring the mail to the sailor's rest.
Is that his real name?
That's what he told me.
That's not his real name, guys. Everyone here, sheesh, so
Yeah,
gullible.
he's a liar. He's so gullible.
Hey guys, does it ever, spellcasting aside, of course, does it ever haunt you that we found a young dead kid, did the equivalent of storking him to an orphanage, and then never did a proper follow-up?
What do you mean? We did so many follow-ups.
No,
Didn't
not
you
I'm
like-
just glad he's
him.
doing well.
Just like a follow-up of why, when, how.
Oh, like the stuff he's looking for now.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about that too for a while every time we go and visit him, and he's also never there. I was gonna bring it up sooner, but then I forgot, and now I see him, and he doesn't seem happy. But he's
I
in
mean-
spells.
We
Definitely
can
seen the
certainly
half
look
smile
into it.
before.
Well, maybe we could try to help him. We, get some time available.
Yeah. Anyway, Fizzi, open your letter.
It seems like that's what he wanted to do with coming over and looking into old stuff, so we can help him.
You reading the letter, or are we helping dig on?
No,
We're
not
reading
right.
the
We don't need to
letter.
help Dagon right
Oh.
now. There's
So,
still a week.
would you like me to read this letter out loud, or do you want me to send it to you?
Read it in character as Sparky Plug.
Yeah, if you want to read it in the character of whomever wrote it. Oh, I'm DM. I have everything prepared.
Dear
Oh,
my
you remember this
dearest
conversation
brother,
earlier right before you
I
left?
am doing quite well. I
Keep
just
in mind,
finished
whatever you choose is
inventing the
forever.
bidet.
The bidet.
How are you?
Bidet Fizzbang.
So, as you open up your letter, you're going to notice that there are parts of this letter written in different handwritings. As if
Oh.
everybody wrote a portion.
Okay, so you don't have to do it in voices until we actually meet them.
No, you do.
Well, we wouldn't. I would know what they sound like, but
Right.
you guys wouldn't.
Is Fizzi just reading it, or
I could just read it out loud if you wanted me to, DM.
Am I reading the letter? Am I reading the letter? Should I just read the letter? Should I just read the letter? I'll send
Just read the
it, and I'll
letter.
send it to
Letter.
David. Okay.
Read the fucking letter.
I'm reading the letter. Here we go. Fizzi opens it up. To our brilliant Fizzi. Fizzi! Exclamation point, exclamation point. We all gathered around the kitchen table when your letter came in. Mom read it out loud with some dramatic flair. Dad nodded along like he already knew everything in it, and the rest of us were practically bouncing with excitement. Gimlet even dropped his soup. Worth it. The Stormbreakers, question mark, question mark. That name sounds like it belongs in a saga. We're so proud of you, Fizz. It's not every day a Fizzbang makes it big in the city. And with a team, a base, and your own construct? Obi sounds like a real champ. Sparkplug keeps sketching what he thinks it looks like. So far, it's got tank treads, crab claws, a tea kettle for a head, and a big smile. Bolthead insists it needs at least one rocket leg.
Do we have a brother named Bolthead?
We're glad you've got backup out there. Keep them close. Nothing matters more than the people watching your six when the world goes sideways. Now, about that dream. You know we trust your instincts, and the kind of magic warning gives us pause. Funny you mention it. Some weird things have been happening. Gimlet swears he saw something gliding over the tree line at dusk. Too big for a bird, too quiet for anything else. And Dad's weather vane has been spinning like mad, even when the wind's dead still. Mom thinks we should lay low and keep alert. You know when Mom starts carrying her old wand again, it's serious.
She's got her wand
Got
out.
the switch out.
But
She
we're
got that
fine.
fucking strap.
But we're fine. Promise. The homestead's holding and the forge is hot. We know you're out there doing what only a Fizzbang can do. Protecting the people you love with cleverness, courage, and just the right tools. We'll send some goodies soon. Maybe Sparkplug's latest tinkering. A couple of Bolthead's special bolts, in quotations. He says that like we're supposed to know what that means. And one of Mom's lavender biscuits if Dad doesn't eat them first. You write us any time, you hear? The Eye, huh? Sounds mysterious and fancy. Give our best to your Stormbreakers. With love and booming pride. Dad, Mom, Gimlet, Sparkplug, and Bolthead. The Fizzbangs. P.S. Bolthead says if Obi ever wants a sparring partner, he'll arm wrestle him anytime. Just send coordinates.
I like to think that Bolthead is just this completely buttoned up, clean
They
shaven,
also-
like
They also included the sketch that Sparkplug thinks Obi looks like.
Oh, what's it look like?
It looks like what I said it looks like.
I
I didn't draw it. I didn't draw it.
I thought you were gonna like put it up,
No,
but yeah, I can use imagination land.
I mean, maybe if I had,
Joey, do it right now. It's
more,
just a sketch. It's
we
just a
didn't
sketch.
write the fucking letter in session.
It's just a sketch, Joey. You can do it quick. I'm sure you can.
Yeah, you're an artist, right? We got a 5-minute break coming up.
True.
Here, I'll put the description in the chat. Here you go.
Chat. That's
But there
for
you go.
You take it and you run with it.
Oh, I could put it in that chat too.
Yeah.
There, someone draw that. Let's see your best drawings,
His
guys.
family loves him.
But anyway, Fizzi is done. It finishes reading his letter aloud.
Well, they say they're okay, even though Mom's got her wand out. I have a feeling if shit hits the fan, they'll find a way to get a hold of me.
Yeah, if you're comfortable with that, Fizzi.
weird things appearing over the ridge, flying.
Too
Got
big to be a bird, too quiet to be anything else.
A wraith.
Guys, just start naming every big creature you fought. It could be this one.
An
It could be this one.
octopus.
It could be this one.
It could.
Yeah, I mean, it makes me feel a little bit better, but... I mean, RaRa, you said you wanted to get out of Tapas. We can go meet my family.
I want to.
Be
That would be
free.
fun. But if you guys think that things going on here need us now, then that's what we signed up for. So
Fizzi's family sounds delightful.
My brothers are a hoot.
Fizzi,
These
do you
tides
think
are
that
pretty.
If anything, do you think if anything were to happen, your family would be able to hold their own?
For the most part.
But you're still
Depending
worried?
on... What's up?
But you're still worried?
Always. It's family, you know?
Gimlet
No.
did drop his soup.
He did.
If you're worried and you want to go, I'm with you.
RaRa leans down next to you. Even if you're not worried and you want to go, I'm with you.
I already said that I was with you if you wanted to go, and you were really worried. So, the same things I said earlier stand.
Who has the lowest passive perception?
Well, I have 13.
I have 15, baby.
Yeah, Moss and I are both at a 15.
I have a 14.
So it's Fizzi. While you guys are, talking, Fizzi, somebody bumps into you. And you guys watch as someone almost sort of falls over on Fizzi, and there's sort of like this mess of confusion for a second until like...
Oh, hey, I do that all the time too, because I never remember to look down.
And you see this person who sort of fell, and they get themselves up, and they get up, and they're... you see this much older gentleman. He's got, maybe not like much older, but he's got a pretty like grizzly beard. Sorry, he's got this like grizzled beard. And he's got a cowboy hat.
Right.
And he's got like a duster.
Okay.
Seems pretty buff.
Yeah.
And but he sort of gets up and he wipes himself off, and...
Are you okay?
Sorry about that. My apologies.
It's okay.
Didn't mean to run into you like that. Are you
No,
alright?
no harm at all. What's your name?
Oh, name's Hammond.
Fizziwick. Pleasure to meet you. Throw out an arm for a handshake.
Pleasure to meet you. He's a bit tall, and clearly seems like a human. And he's not like super tall, but he's probably about maybe the height of Moss a little bit. But anyway, shakes your hand. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Nice hat.
Looks over at you. Thank you. Looks
Are you
over
in
at
a
you,
rush
Kayth.
to be somewhere?
Huh? Oh, yeah, actually. Any of you know where I can find the harbor master?
Sure.
Where you
Follow
headed?
me.
Over that way.
All right, thank you.
Where are you going? Where are you headed?
I'm supposed to be traveling with some people, and they told me to get the information for it at the harbor master.
Oh, mysterious. Are you an adventurer?
Guess you could say that. I tend to travel from place to place.
Trying to figure out if I stay in here or go to Sebos.
Okay, well, he's over there.
Thank you very much. And four of you have a nice day.
Thanks. You too.
Thanks.
And
See you around.
Maybe I will. Gives a little nod with the hat. And he'll start headed towards the building you pointed him towards.
Does he look like salty dagger material?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You know, we checked the quest board yesterday. There was nothing. So this guy, Susibaka.
No. If you were to be like, is this a salty... Damn you guys. If this was a
Saltblade.
salt blade, you'd think no. He's a grizzled older guy. He kind of, if you were to put a label on him, he seems kind of like a hunter of some sorts. Like that's what he seems like, or like maybe a merc or a mercenary or something. Some
What's
kind
the
of
job?
I don't know yet. That's why I'm heading to the harbor master.
Okay, have fun.
Should we go find out what the job is too?
Yes,
Thanks.
I'm immediately going.
Oh.
I'm going to the harbor master.
He turns back around to head towards the harbor master. Are you guys
I
just
start
following now?
I start walking.
You guys just follow. He'll go in and ding ding, the little bell goes off and he goes in the building. And then do you guys just go right in, or do you like stand outside?
And I
Up to the
stand
windows.
outside with my
Yeah.
ear, my ear to the.
You hear the clank, or not clank, the like boom of his boots on the
Guy's
wood
wearing
floor.
spurs.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
got some spurs. Ching ching.
It's cooler than Kayth.
And walks in. And you hear on the other side like his gruff voice, and he's like, "I'm here to pick up a package."
What's the package?
And you hear something on the other side. You hear a little more talking. And you hear something like, "Right here. Just stop. A little bit ago." Is what you kind of hear through the door. "Much obliged," is what you hear. It's a little closer to the door. And then you hear the door clink clink and open up.
At casual.
Hello again. You see him, he's holding the package.
Doing an at casual.
He looks out the door, sees all four of you.
What a
Those
coincidence!
folks-
We
those folks
also
here
need
look
to see
nice
the
today.
harbor master.
Huh. You didn't seem to mention that when I asked where the harbor master was.
You
Well,
didn't
Fizzi
ask
was
if
gonna
we were
guide you
going.
over there.
Me, and you just walked away.
Guess you guys must have just forgotten. Well, I hope the four of you have a nice day and get whatever you need from the harbor master.
And I hope you have a safe time in Tapas.
I'm looking at this box.
I
DM.
hope so too. It's like
And if you
It's
you
like
need
a-
anything, you can always let the Stormbreakers know. And I point the badge.
he looks down at your badge. Kayth,
Diplomatic immunity.
Kayth.
Jesus Christ.
He starts reading your guys' stuff. Is it first and last name you put on these, or is it just first names?
First,
I don't know. I think it's
first
both.
for
isn't
sure.
it?
What does yours say? That will tell us. It's like right here. I'll just
Well,
make it
she
bigger.
goes by RaRa Chiro.
Ah, it is
She
your-
goes
it is your
and
full
she
name
goes
on here.
RaRa Chiro.
Yeah.
But that's her stage name.
Yeah,
She
that
goes
wouldn't-
by
That's
RaRa
her
Chiro.
name. RaRa, would you have put? You did your first and last name. Would you put first and last names on everybody else's?
Yeah, everybody's
Okay.
is the same.
Okay, that's what I thought. So he looks down. You show off the badge. Kayth
I cover mine.
Felmor looks over at you, Fizzi. Fizzi Fizzbang.
Remember, I was
It would have been
rolled a
the full
performance
Fizziwick
to
thing.
act nonchalant at the corner of
It-
the building.
Wasn't. You're with them. It's pretty hard.
Yeah,
to
I
do it.
know, but I'm sort of like at the end, up against the wall, like not really.
And then you cover yours up, Moss.
I'm covering my badge and I'm looking at his package.
All right. And can't really see your friends. Well, anyway, I
That's
suppose
Moss.
if I need something, I'll come looking for the Stormbreakers.
Mhm.
Sounds
Nice.
good. You'll notice this package is like it's probably like the size of like the size of a book. And it's like wrapped in paper and then twine. He's like, all right, well,
Do you kill people?
it's kind of a weird question to just ask someone. Have you
Not for
killed
me.
anyone?
No.
Well, let's hope you never have to.
Thanks. Okay, your turn.
I have killed a thing or two in my life.
On purpose?
It's kind of part of the job.
You kill people for a job?
Sometimes.
Are they bad people?
Sometimes.
You kill good people?
I think you know the answer.
It's sometimes.
Taps his nose. Quick learners.
Are you...
He leans in. If you were about to ask if I'm here to kill you.
I wasn't.
Also,
You couldn't.
He pulls his head
yeah,
back.
then
I'd be bad at my job if I told the people I'm here to kill them I'm here to kill them, wouldn't I? It's a good thing I'm not here to kill you.
you know our.
It's a good thing I'm not here to kill you. Didn't really know who you were until you just told me.
Pleasure. I covered mine up.
But you're a stormbreaker.
Moss, it's almost midday. We should go over to the Sailor's Rest and get drinks.
Anyway, nice. No, it's not. It's okay to meet you. Bye.
It was okay to meet you too.
You could have said a better one for sure. Could have
You,
did that better.
that's what you said to me. All right.
Yeah.
All right. This is good day. Good day, my lady. And he'll just like turn and spur walk away. You know, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
Hey, is it illegal to kill people in Tapas?
In
I mean,
Tapas?
it's mostly illegal in most
Yeah.
places.
This
Was
guy
she asking you,
has to go
DM?
to jail.
My bad.
This guy has to go to jail.
I
Well, he hasn't
mean,
killed
only if
anybody
they
in
prove
Tapas
it.
that we know of.
He just collected a package having to do with his job. His job
I
is
mean, there's
killing
also-
people.
I said
Sometimes.
sometimes.
We both at the same time. Sometimes.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Okay, so what is the next plan? Fizzi, are we going to your parents' house or no?
Yeah,
your parents'
yeah.
house?
I'd like
There's a
to.
high tide right now.
She's got her wand out, and that means it's serious.
Well, I have to pack a bag.
It is
Oh
also.
my god,
high
yeah,
tide.
I'm gonna have to bring a lot of clothes.
You guys are deciding to go to
Are we-
Cerberus?
Are we gonna be able to ship out?
You'd have to ask the harbor master. I guess you're here already, aren't you?
I
Wow.
walk in.
I walk in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You walk
Did you
in
know?
and Go
Did
ahead.
you know that man kills people?
you just
Sometimes.
I heard sometimes while the door was open. Oh, jeez. No, hold on. You guys know this guy. You've met him before. Where are we? Oh,
Yeah, we met him at the boat day, right?
the
Yeah, probably
boat
grabbed him and
day.
squeezed him and told him that everything was too tight.
Nope, that's a different person. Where is... Oh, it's under this. That's correct. It's gonna be...
Reese says he can't.
Jonas Thorne.
Be a real damn shame if the entire time nobody could hear anything.
They
No,
certainly...
I
I can
just
see
unmuted.
levels. There definitely is... There has been stuff. Jonas Thorne is the harbor master.
Jonas Thorne is the harbor master.
But yeah, you
Hey, we
walk
met
in.
him.
Yeah, you look at him and you say, "Oh man, kills people." I did not know that. Was I supposed
Inside
to?
check.
Sure, inside check. Every person tonight.
I'm on one tonight. 18.
Let's go.
Seems to be telling the truth. Doesn't seem to be showing any signs of lying.
DM, can I insight check Moss? Is this person somehow connected to her? Why is she so sussy about them?
Sure. Go ahead, give me an insight.
It's fine. This is fine.
DM, could I insight check RaRa on why all of a sudden doesn't trust boss?
Go ahead.
Are we all on edge right now?
What were you inciting?
I
again?
got it. I know everything.
What were you inciting again?
On why RaRa
one
is
of
so sus of boss.
RaRa is sus of Moss. But now all of a sudden, seems like she's okay.
Maybe
All right.
she's just emitting what she's feeling onto others.
Could be.
Did the four of you come in here for something?
We need to go to Sebres.
Yes, when's the next ship out?
Next ship out to Sebres would be... Let me take a look.
Right now.
With the high tides right now, looks like next departure would be tomorrow in the morning. To head out to Sebres. You're gonna need a larger ship, so they have to specifically move out in the morning. But that would be the next departure, is tomorrow morning. I do owe you guys a favor. If you'd like passage on that ship, I could get it for you.
A
What did we
favorite
do?
passage.
That's up to you if you'd like it.
We get to
will
go on a
say
boat
that-
for free.
I will say, if you take that ship, usually the travel there's 3.5 days, but this is a merchant ship, so we'll probably be making a stop along the way. So you probably wouldn't be in Sebres for 4 or 5. But it's an option.
kind
If
of
you can wait another
Are
day,
trying to
you
get
could be
there
on
as
a
fast as
straight.
possible.
If you could wait another day, then you could get on a ship that's going straight to Sebres. The days might be a little bit different, but or the days might be about similar, but you'd spend less time on the ship.
Where's the layover?
The ship over.
Ship over.
Chicago O'Hare International.
The worst airport of all time.
I believe it's a. There's gonna be a small. Let's see. This ship will be heading down river stream to Aachen before it heads back out towards Sebres.
It sounds like it's the same either way.
Like I
It's
said,
just
you would
one
just
has a
spend
stop and one doesn't.
right. You'd spend less days on a ship if you waited for the second one. But that's up to
Moss,
you.
you love boats. Do you want to spend more days on a boat or less days
I
on
do love boats, but I thought we were trying to get there as fast as possible because we think that
It's
Fizzi's
the same-
gonna be in danger.
It's the same.
Yes,
though.
but
Maybe we can find
it
some
means it's
crazy
one more day.
wackadoodle out there who'll take us.
Oh boy, the wackadoodles. Harbor Master, are there
It's
any
not the same,
wackadoodles in the
really.
harbor today?
I mean, if you're saying, if you're asking if there's any sailors or fishermen out there willing to take you to Sebres, I'm sure if you looked long enough, you'd find someone. You wouldn't be the first person who asked this week if someone would be willing to take them somewhere.
Who was the first?
There's these, oh my god, what's the word for...
You think we could commandeer a boat as the Stormbreakers?
What's the word for...
No.
Oh my gosh, what's the word for people who visit somewhere? Help me.
Tourist?
Thank you. I don't know
what
why I
was
couldn't
What
think of the
the
word
fuck?
Bro, brain
Wait, what
gone.
was it?
Just
Tourists.
some elven tourists.
The elven tourists, you're saying, are the wackadoodles?
No, you asked who else was asking for a ride somewhere. I said that there were some elven tourists looking to get a ship out somewhere. Asked who they could ask. I gave them a couple of names.
Are they going to Cerberus?
I don't think so. I asked if they were going to Cerberus and if they needed to purchase tickets for their passage, and they said that they wouldn't be needing that, and that they just needed to see if there was any independents that would be willing to take them anywhere they wanted.
DM, would I be able to get loaned out like a small military?
It is part of your background to be able to do so if there is any current military naval vessels in the harbor. Currently, there is not.
Rats.
I think we should wait for the other boat. If these are the only options.
Yeah, no, I agree with that case. Something might, happen here that we need to help out with.
Like I said, if you wait till tomorrow morning, you can get the ship that has to make a stop. If you wait one more additional day, so if you wait 2 days, you can get a ship that goes straight there. It's really up to you. Or if you really want to, you can, look for an independent that'll take you. Like I said, you're not the first one to ask this week.
Kayth, do you think we should look around and come back to the harbor master?
I mean, if there is an independent, it's quicker, so we can take a look around.
What do you think about that, RaRa? Do you think that's a good idea?
I think we should split up, check all over the harbor, and then come back.
I don't think we need to split up.
We can cover more ground quicker.
It takes so long.
No, I mean, that's not a bad idea. We have different options if we find them.
Well, the 4 of you can decide what you'd like to do to try and look for some other fishermen while we take our break. Everybody get your poos, your peas, your drinks, your snacks, whatever it is you need. We will be back in about 5-ish minutes to continue this fun-filled adventure. So please, do not leave your screens. Do not walk away. Please, don't leave. We will be back as soon as possible.
Hey there, dipshits. It's me, Joey, a.k.a. Slooty Mage.
I'm Hunter, voice of Hunter Taylor.
And I'm Carter, Eagle Eagle. We're
Older and Dumber.
Every Friday, we drop wisdom, humor, and a whole lot of nonsense. You won't want to miss it.
Become a patron today for as low as $5 a month. Get early access to all our episodes and exclusive behind-the-scenes looks at all the things we're doing and May's super secret editing notes.
Shout out to our awesome dipshits. Your support really helps keep this madness going.
Join the crew, be a dipshit. It's an exclusive club, and you're invited.
So, dipshits, mark your calendar every Friday for a dose of Older and Dumber craziness. See you there.
Fade to black. On my stand. Fade to black.
Hey everybody, what's going on? We are back, and before we get started, you'll need to hear a few words from our...
There she is.
Joe. I'm clipping. Getting all the information. Go ahead.
It's going to be quick because we got to end on time. Patreon, socials, YouTube, and Twitch /Older and Dumber. Back us on those. $5 pretty much everywhere. If you want new episodes, you're going to have to sub here on Twitch. You can also watch without ads. Use your Twitch Prime sub. If you want to catch up at your own pace, it's over on YouTube, youtube.com/Older and Dumber. Like, comment, sub, and... Oh, she wasn't ready.
Ring my bell. Ring my bell.
And then you can support us on Patreon. All the money goes back into making the content better. Patreon.com/Older and Dumber. Follow us on all our socials for updates on shows we're at, where we're going to be. If you want to come see us in person. That's it. Hunter, get us back to the game.
All right, we are back. Seeing as we have to make sure we end on time. Last we left off, these guys were trying to decide what plan of action they would have as to asking around the harbor. Did you just fart? Asking around the harbor about an independent ship, potentially. Have you guys thought of your plan and what you're going to do?
Yeah, I sneak off immediately to go to the sailor's rest.
Okay.
Stealth check?
My passive perception is 15.
Nobody notices you leave to go to the... You're like, I'm gonna go ask around. And then you left.
Meet me back here in 10.
Me back here in 10, Fizzi says. Now, what are the three of you doing?
I'm gonna sit in front of the quartermaster's office.
The who?
I'm just gonna sit in front of the quartermaster's office.
The who?
Harbor Master.
The dockmaster, harbor master.
Oh,
you
the harbor
understand what
master.
I'm
Oh,
saying,
okay. Just making sure. I didn't know who the quartermaster was. So you're just sitting outside the harbor master's office, okay? Fizzi, boss?
Fizzi's gonna go look for independent contractors.
All right,
gonna go with
independent
them.
people. And Moss is going with you. All right. Fizzi and Moss, just
If I
give
see that
me...
they're grouped up and they're moving together, then I'm gonna walk and be with them. If they split off,
No, say no. They split up and then they rejoin.
Well, Moss and Fizzi start walking away. And if you see them walking together, if you want to try and catch up.
Yeah.
Fizzi and Moss, if the two of you could give me an investigation, one of you with advantage.
I have a +0. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I would love to.
No, let Moss do it. Moss can cast all kinds of spells. She can certainly look for things.
And
Yeah.
I already established that I can't. Holy shit.
Fizzi, Moss, yeah, you guys instantly are just sort of looking. And Fizzi, knowing the seafaring world, you sort of look around and you're like, all right, pretty sure that guy owns that boat. Pretty sure that guy probably owns that boat. And that guy owns that boat. So you see three people just here in front of you that probably own these boats and could charter you somewhere potentially. But yeah, you can head over to one, and then Fizzi. Kayth actually comes up behind you guys after you point
hey,
those out.
Hello.
So I think there's 3 potential charters right here. Do you want to talk to them each together, or separate, or charters?
Targets?
I think it.
Charters.
Oh, sorry, targets.
I mean, you're the boatman, so.
All right, let's go talk to the first one.
All right, you go up to the first guy. He is a dwarf fellow. He actually has, like, it's really weird. He has striking blonde hair and no beard. But when it's long, so when he turns, it's like, and it billows in the wind, and he's like rigging up and he's tying off, and so that's what you see. You see him doing that.
Good afternoon.
Hello there. How can I help you?
We were inquiring if you would be able to charter a group of 5 to Sebres.
A group of 5? All the way to Sebres? When do you need to go?
Today.
Oh, today? Could be a little difficult, seeing as I'm gonna need to be back tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Well, never mind. Appreciate the time.
Sorry about that. Any other time I'd be willing to help you. But for Sebres today, I'm sorry, I have other business tomorrow.
No, that's perfectly fine. Have a wonderful day.
You too. and you'll head to the next person. And this guy is he's a little bit taller. He looks like a human. Quite young actually. And he's got short brown hair, a little stubbly beard, and he's currently looks like he is preparing for a voyage.
Good day.
You see him turn around. Hi, how can I help you?
Are you? Looks like you're packing up to go out. Are you headed to Cerberus by chance?
Cerberus? No, unfortunately, I'm not heading to Cerberus. I'm actually, I'm taking a group of folks out into the water tomorrow.
Okay, well, thank you anyways. Appreciate your time.
No problem. And you go to the third person?
Yeah.
It's a lady. She seems to maybe be half elf potentially. But you see
A
her.
woman sailor. That can happen.
She's just sitting down, sort of enjoying herself, letting the water come up to her toes and go back. You know. But yeah, she's just sort of chilling next to her boat.
Pardon me, miss.
Yes. How can I help you?
You wouldn't happen to be able to charter 5 people to Cerberus today, would you?
I could charter 5 people. However, all the way to Cerberus, looks at her boat. My boat's not quite built to be able to head all the way over there. I'm sorry, I wouldn't be able to. Have you, looks around, points at the dwarf, the first dwarf guy. Did you ask that
Nope.
gentleman? Oh, he said no?
He can't do it.
Oh. He's got the biggest boat I know of for an independent sailor. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if he's already taken... You know, I wasn't sure if the people who had asked before had went and asked him or not, and if he says he's booked up, then they must have gotten to him first. And what about this gentleman? Who...
Nope.
Oh, they must have gotten to him too. Well,
Who's they?
sorry
Who's
about that.
going out in the Who's going out in the water? Is it?
Yeah,
the same
who's
kind of
these they?
tourists that are going out?
These elven tourists, said they'd come in from far away and wanted to head out. I told them I could take them, but my boat unfortunately can't take more than 5.
DM, is there any way I could, like, help fix up this boat to make it?
The Cerberus? You know what? Give me an intelligence check.
You don't mind if I ask where they're intended on going?
They had just said that there's a place out in the water here that they wanted to go to.
God.
They said they wouldn't let me. Well, you know, I just asked where, and they said out there in the water, and so I have to assume that they maybe just want to go out for a fishing trip or something. I said I could do it, but they just had more people than I could carry. Fizzi, you think yes, you could, but it would take longer than 2 days. Yeah.
So, should we just get on the boats that were offered to us?
Probably.
Yeah, certainly an option.
Yeah, well, thank you anyways, ma'am.
Of course. You guys are the Stormbreakers, right?
Yes, we are.
Thank you for your service. I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you.
It's no problem.
Sorry. One more question about these elven tourists. When did they come into, or I don't know. Do you know any of their names?
I didn't really catch any of their names. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Thanks for your time.
Of course. And the 3 of you will keep doing that, maybe, or heading back. But during that time, RaRa, I believe you went to the Sailor's Rest, correct?
Correct.
All right. Yeah, you'll head to the Sailor's Rest, and there's a bit of people in here. You'll notice as you are walking up, a lot of people are talking about the high tides and that the harbor water is pretty rough, but the main water is actually really calm right now. And some people are talking about how this is like a special time, and just stuff like that. As you make your way into the Sailor's Rest. Quite a bit of sailors and folk in here. You'll see Marin is currently serving up some drinks to people.
I have a question. I know it's not my turn, but I still have a question.
It's burning, I can tell.
Is,
Get her hand up.
is the water? I know I did have my hand up. Is this out of the ordinary, or is high tide seems normal?
Yes, remember Dagon said earlier that Brother Alric had said that this is something that happens every once in a while in Tapas, like with the seasons, that there's a high tide.
So it's normal.
He didn't mention that it was something special, just that Brother Alric said that it's something that happens. These people that RaRa is near is saying it's something special.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't care about those guys. I walk up to the bar.
Okay. RaRa does that. You walk up to the bar. You see.
I hop up on a stool.
You hop up on a stool. Again, you see Marin is serving some drinks and stuff to people, and he's at the other end. And a bartender will come up to you. It's the older gentleman from yesterday. Hi, can I help you?
Can Marin help me?
Looks down. I believe Marin is helping some people down there. Is there something I can get you right now?
Oh, would I have to go to that end if I wanted him to help me?
I mean, I guess if there's an open stool down there.
I step up on the bar.
Ma'am, you can't just walk up on the.
I just
bar.
start doing little leaps and pirouettes down the bar.
Oh, please, no. Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh.
You get up.
No. I have an inspiration.
You do have an inspiration.
That's better.
It'd be crazy if it
That's
was
much
worse.
better.
It's not.
29. Yeah, so you will. Did anybody get that natural 1 insight check from RaRa in the chat earlier? I just noticed that.
I don't think so.
Anyway, so yeah, you'll get up on the bar, and the old man's like, "Please, no, you can't be up here, please." And you get up there and just start dancing, and people are like, "What the heck?" and like pulling their drinks off and their food, and you just start dancing on the bar. And some people are like, "What are you doing? Stop! What's going on?" And hey, some people are pretty upset, and Marin's like turns around. RaRa, what are you doing on the bar? Get down from there.
I do one last spin and I drop down into a seat.
And, sorry, folks, sorry. Go back to your drinks. Jedi business. I had to. Sorry. Stormbreaker business. And people are like, oh, okay. And Marin will have a towel, flips it over his shoulder, comes over.
As everybody looks so angry.
Hello, RaRa.
The
What?
angry faces all the way down the bar.
Oh, I mean, there's some pretty confused and like, what the fuck kind of people.
RaRa just throws 10 gold down the bar. The next rounds are on me for a while.
They're all just like, all right. And they're like, drink over here. Again, Marin comes over, flips the towel over his shoulder. Hello, RaRa. Is there something I can
Marin.
help you with?
Well, I'll have to note with that guy down there. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got your note, RaRa.
Are you mad at me?
Not mad at you. Should I be mad at you?
I don't know. People usually that's their go-to emotion.
Sorry you've been through something where everybody's emotion is mad to you. I would hopefully expect different from, your friends. As long as, are communicative and talk to them and open up. I have to imagine they're usually nice to you.
Do you have a minute to talk? Like, out front?
He looks around. I mean, you just bought all these people a drink, so I'm a little busy. If you don't mind waiting.
Do y'all mind if he comes out and talks to me for a minute?
You can't just ask my patrons if I can.
I give him.
Yeah,
I
no,
give him,
I mean, he
give
can
all
go
the-
with you, whatever you want. You got any more money for drinks? Sir, you can't just ask people. I mean, I guess you can. Fine. Okay, come on, RaRa. Jared, make these people drinks. You got it, boss. Go get Cassandra if you need her. Don't worry, go get Cassandra. All right, boss. And you and him will head outside, and he'll go out the front door and hold the door open for you, and he'll sit down on a bench nearby. And he'll just look at you.
So, I'm sorry about yesterday. It was kind of... the whole thing has been difficult for me, and I'll sit down next to him. In every memory I have of home and of school is a bad memory. And when I left, I just wanted to get out and see everything and get away from all that. And now I'm in a home, and it should be great because the people around me are not the people that made the bad memories. And everyone else is so stoked on it. And I just think about it, and it all comes flooding back every time. And everybody's got these people that are helping them with projects now, and it's just the school again for me down there. Like, I don't know anything about the person, but I look at her and I see every face from then.
He'll just sort of look out towards the water, listen. And then he'll look over at you. I get it, RaRa. You know, everybody's got reasons, and everybody's got bad memories, baggage, so to speak. I get that. I understand. And that's fine. You know, I meet all kinds of adventurers and people who've seen the world, and that's great, and I love helping those people. I love helping you and your friends. I like seeing people succeed. And you know, I guess I just thought you guys liked it here, and I thought you liked it here. And when you weren't a patron anymore, I wanted to show you that I liked that you guys. I like that you're here. And you know, with you getting your own home, I wanted to help you make it feel more like home, and you know, to not forget the Sailor's Rest, and you know, not forget me. But you know, you say you don't want to be tied down, and you want to see the world, and you don't want to be here in Tapas, and you want to see more places, and I get that. And if you know that's what you want, that's what you want. I understand. You know, adventurers need to see the world. They need to go places. They have to save people, see and do fun things. I understand they don't have time to stay in one place too long. I get that. It's fine. I'm sorry that you are also going through some things right now. If I can do anything to help you, I will. You also just really didn't seem like you wanted anyone to help you. So I want to give you your space.
RaRa reaches into her pocket and she pulls out a folded piece of paper. And she's just got it held in her hand. We're gonna go down and see Fizzi's family for a couple days, and I want to make sure I talked to you before we went. She'll start to unfold it. Because I thought this was really sweet of you to do, and I hope you'll still come back and show me how to make it. And she'll hand him the drink recipe that he left.
Oh. I didn't realize I'd forgotten this. Thanks. I guess I can put it on the menu and maybe people will want to order it. I was hoping you'd be the first one to drink it, though.
I still can be if you're still willing to put up with all of this.
I mean, I'm willing to teach you how to make the drink, but maybe me and you can just maybe wait a little while until you feel more ready, I guess. But I can teach you.
Yeah, that's fair. Don't put it on the menu though until then, okay?
Until you're ready.
Yeah.
Sure. And he'll get up and head towards the door and hold it open for you. Well, if we're gonna learn before you leave, we better get started.
RaRa looks up to see how much the sun has moved.
A little bit.
God, Marin.
You have to go, don't you?
Rain check.
Of course. He takes the note, puts it in like a little clip area in his tunic thing. You just come by whenever you're ready. And he'll just go in and close the door behind him.
Before the door closes.
Okay.
She'll like jam her foot in. Wait.
Yeah?
She'll hand him her Stormbreaker badge. Hold on to this for me till I get back, okay?
So you get back from Cerberus?
Yeah. You know, because it could be dangerous down there. There could be, like, who knows, you know, adventurers doing adventuring things.
And what if you never come back?
Make sure you put it on the menu board next to the drink.
Okay. And he'll tuck it away. I'll do that. I'll wait 1 week.
No!
No? Joey? Joey? Oh, we lost Joey.
Classic
Hello?
Elon Musk behavior
Joey?
for him to fucking DC.
You back, Joey? Joey? Oh, we keep hearing him and then he... Joey? Classic Joey behavior.
Classic Elon. Joey must have missed his suck-off sesh. Sorry.
Well, we'll just skip over that. I have to assume RaRa is planning to fly back to you guys. So,
I'm so disappointed in her.
well, you guys finish. You guys finish talking with the sailors. His camera moved a little bit. What were you guys doing after that? RaRa's definitely on her way back to you guys.
We were gonna charter the boat for the second day, right? Right, Kayth?
Not the one tomorrow, but the one in 2 days?
Yeah, because it's going to be the same amount of time, right?
Or wait, no.
It's the same amount of time that it'll take you to get to
It's just a
Cerberus, but
layover.
you're on a ship less time if you wait 2 days.
And Moss said she liked being on a ship.
Right.
I would
It doesn't
rather
matter to me, I
be
just wanna
in
get there
Tapas
and-
for 2 more days than be on a ship.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
Especially since they're all of these elf tourists that want to go out in the water for some reason, but don't give specific reason why.
Why are you so
kinda wanna-
suspicious about
They're bad
elves going in the
people.
water?
I am an elf!
Elves-
I'm in the
all
fucking
elves are
East
bad.
Coast! No, I just wanted to see what these other elves are doing in town.
All elves are bad. I got questions for them. I'm serious.
That was almost Mountain Dew everywhere.
So, I don't know. I guess we're heading back to the Eye. 'Cause it's been more than 10 minutes in RaRa's night, so she said.
Oh,
Timing wasn't.
It is here.
Joey.
I'm good.
She's not here. That's
Crap.
way more
He's
than
back
10
on his
minutes.
phone.
He's back. He's back. He's on his phone.
Fucking crash
Phone gang! Phone gang!
at the worst time imaginable.
So yeah, he was like, sure, I'll wait a week. And then I'll put it on the board.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Like we're pretty great at this now, so. But just in case.
Okay. And he'll head back to his business.
A wave.
Gives a sort of, half-hearted wave behind him. And then you leave to go catch up with the rest of them?
Yeah.
As you guys are moving to leave the harbor, RaRa appears.
Hi,
Hey.
everybody.
Hi, where have you been?
Yeah,
Oh, I was looking for boat people.
Uh-huh.
No
Really?
luck.
Did you find any boat people?
Just some that were like, oh, these are some weird waters we're having lately, but they didn't know why. They were
I've
weird.
been insight checking all day, and I'm gonna do it again.
Please do.
God, wow.
Yeah, she's got to be telling the
13?
truth. Oh, that was David.
But
Fizzi,
yeah, no, that was me.
she must be telling the truth. Moss, she's talking a little fast, like when she did something other than what she just said.
I
She
give her
walked
no
out
look.
like into the harbor area. She's coming in from not the harbor at all. I don't believe anything that just came out of her mouth. I don't need to make a
give
fucking
her
insight check.
knowing look, and then I just move on. Her business is her business. But I know.
Moss wants you to know she knows.
I see the
And I
knowing
know
look,
that.
Right, we got another 2
and I
days.
see the support from a true friend.
Okay. And you guys
Do you guys have any boat luck?
No.
No boat luck. We decided to go on the second boat from the harbor master. By the way, do we have to tell the harbor master we're taking that?
Probably.
I assume we did that before we left the harbor.
You told him you want to take the one in 2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you did that. We'll say it's done.
And then we have 2 days in Tapas to figure out anything we need to figure out. I look at RaRa and
2 days, huh?
After just telling Marin you were gonna be gone.
Bro, it's gonna be so funny
passive
if he just
passive
goes
perception
back.
15. RaRa's badge is gone,
Oh.
and so is Joey. You still hear us, Joey? Or
I know. That's all that matters.
okay, you don't have to bring it up.
I
You
know.
don't have to do anything.
I think that we should tell Tola if
Hara's
once
badge.
we
Crazy. I must
go
have
out
dropped it in the harbor.
She didn't say anything about your badge. Go ahead, Kayth.
I think we should tell Tola when we go to Sibriz. Sorry, it's hard to. I don't really know how to, with my accent,
is a
say
nightmare.
that word. She should go to the church and send a message to us to come back if anything is going awry here.
I don't have a headset, guys. Play without me. Talk behind my back.
No, shut up.
We actually are. Yeah, that's crazy. And tell we can compass back. I think, right?
I think so. Oh,
The compass has recharged.
sure has.
So I think that's a smart plan.
Where are you?
But cool.
Hello?
Hello, Joey.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, fantastic. I'm back.
That's up to you if you'd like to do that. You're saying that to the group.
Sounds good. Let's go to the eye. I guess.
What are you
Alright.
trying
I
to
was, I
do?
was,
Because I didn't hear any of it because I was distracted by that big rat over there. I thought it might be one of the infected ones.
right there. Jeez, this.
I was just saying that we should let Tola know if there's anything that is happening in town that we need to be back for, to go to Brother Ulrich to send a message to us, and maybe we can compass back.
Yeah. That sounds like a astute plan. Can
So
we compass there?
the compass only takes us to the nearest safe harbor.
Hmm. Can Alara just send us there?
I don't think she can bring us there.
Hmm.
However, it also has Tide's favor. When used aboard a ship, the compass grants advantage on all checks made to navigate. Helps us navigate, or whoever's we're with, help them navigate.
So the
Okay. So you guys head back to the
well,
eye.
the definition of safe is determined by the user's intent. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll go back to the eye.
Yeah.
Tola should be back by now.
Yeah, let's roll for her mission to see if she was successful or not.
Polo should
You
be
will
back,
be-
except he's dead.
You will be rolling a d20.
I thought we already rolled. Okay.
You rolled for him. You didn't roll for her yet. So
thought you
she
rolled
has
for-
a
okay.
+2 because she is both a healer and charming. You need an 11 or higher for her to succeed at this mission. Oh, +2 would be 11, 12, 13. Yeah, Tola will return successful from her mission. You will gain 40 gold and a potion of healing.
I'll put the 40 gold in the party fund. Whoever's keeping track of that.
Got it.
This guy's got it. Tola will return, telling of her success and what she was able to do.
That sounds exciting.
Thanks. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed it.
So we're going to be going out of town for a little bit, Tola, here in the next couple days. If something goes bad in town, I want you to go to Brother Ulrich in the church and have him send a message to us. If there's something in town that seems to be going incredibly awry.
We got a mage.
Yeah, I can do that then. Certainly.
The eye will be under your two careful eyes.
That's... I see that there was a play on words, but it was a little confusing.
Terrible.
It was unintended.
Huh. Okay.
But while we're here, there's another mission maybe you can try your luck on.
Ah,
I know
Sure.
it's not in
Yeah,
your
whatever.
wheelhouse, but I don't.
Go ahead.
I know it's not in your wheelhouse, but Fenner, I don't think would be very good at it. Takes sneaking around a little bit, so there's been some people watching the market from the rooftops near the Broken Bell Tower. If you could see and discover their intent, that would be great. Once again, I know it's not directly in your wheelhouse, but you seem nimble enough.
Oh,
I would have led with charming Kayth. Maybe she could talk her way around and see what was going on.
It's not
but-
really a talk, more of a stakeout situation. So
Oh.
You know what, Tola? You do you, babe.
Oh.
Whatever feels.
this is literally the fucking mission. I don't write the mission quotas.
Oh. This is getting really intense. All right, boss. I'll do my best.
I'm
I'll report back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom first, though.
Hunter, when I try to replace some of the hirelings with people who can do the quests, don't do that. Don't fire them. Hunter, when I send the only NPC that's probably can do this one.
Hey, I didn't say anything. I didn't say a single word. Yeah, you send Tola on that quest. Tola will head out after she goes to the bathroom. But the rest of you have returned to the Eye. It's probably about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What are we up to?
I'm just spending time in the library, researching. Someone.
Fizzi.
I would like to go into the library and read a bunch of books on spellcasting.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Oh, well, she's in there, and I'm also in there. Oh, we'll have a chat, but we'll have to get to everybody.
Fizzi, what were you saying?
Fizzi wants to go do some research on the other, on the gears, like the gear of enchantment. He wants to see what other ones there may be, if there are any.
So you're
They
headed
all
to
walk
the
the library. Fucking nerds.
RaRa, what are you doing?
I'm going to the ballroom.
Oh. The RaRa goes to the ballroom while the other three, like, Kayth's like in the library, and then like Moss walks in. It's like Fizzi walks in. Everybody's just going through books. All right.
Picking them up, putting them in the wrong place. The owl guy's like, oh no!
No, please, it goes over there. Oh.
So I see Moss picking up books on spells and stuff,
Sure.
and I'll sort of start the conversation there. So, what sort of drove you to want to learn spells again? Like, it was just, I know it was like part of your family, RaRa, but I guess I was wondering if you were just motivated through that or another reason.
I'm bad at it.
You're bad at it, and that's why you wanted to learn how to do it?
Yeah. Everyone else in my family is, how did you put it? Magically gifted.
I mean, that doesn't mean you're also not gifted.
Not magically.
I doubt that.
No.
Yeah, but who cares about magically gifted? I'm not magically gifted, and I still kick ass, and you still kick ass.
I care about magically gifted.
Well, have you ever
Anyway,
thought
if
about?
Dagon can do it, I can do it too. I just need to read more books because that's what he's doing. He's just doing research.
Have you ever thought about trying to?
The
Work on-
800-page starter guide to Mage Hand.
Is there a Spellcraft for Dummies book that Fizzi could just walk over and set down?
Have you ever thought about trying to learn more about what makes you strong, like your natural gifts?
He was fella.
No.
And why is that? You think they're not good enough?
I don't really have any natural gifts.
That's a lie.
What do you mean?
You're the strongest person I've ever seen. I mean, like,
Well, that's not true. We watched a one-armed man win a boat race.
Almost win a boat race.
he was on performance-enhancing drugs.
He had a
Right.
one oared man.
Fizzy in the background, almost won.
Like,
I'm just saying that I just think that when you try to be someone else, then, I mean, you make yourself less of you, I guess.
Being strong doesn't save people. Did you see RaRa
Yes, it
save
does.
Fizzi? And RaRa also
mean-
saved the person on the ground when we were fighting the Wraith? No, the non-Wraith. And
I mean, you save people in your way as well.
I think I've
if you
almost
learn-
killed everyone in our party.
Well,
And I'm not even
That's because you-
exaggerating.
yeah, I mean, I understand that, but that's because you haven't focused your gifts. I mean, what you do when you're out there is a gift. I mean, it's how clearly it's something inside of you that wants to get out. And you haven't really been listening to it.
Hmm. Well, I'm
And
gonna
I'm-
read these spellcasting books.
Okay, I just think that you save people as well, just in a different way. I mean, if you were
Well-
able to focus and do that whatever get angry face thing you do all the time when you wanted to, then you would be saving us. You would be, yeah, I don't know. Who knows what
Being
you could
angry
do?
all the time is not conducive to a healthy lifestyle.
Not angry all the time. Angry when you want to be. Angry when you can channel it, when you can put it towards saving people.
Right. I'm gonna borrow these books. I'll put them back when I'm done.
No, books don't go outside the library.
I'll read these here.
Mm-hmm. And you'll promise you'll think on it?
And I'll maybe think on it.
Okay.
I go to the corner of the library
A book
and I
nook.
set up my super loud
Meditation rock.
I walk over.
yeah,
I walk over, I
meditation.
take the rock, and I throw it outside the library immediately.
That was fucked up.
Well, this is a library, and there are 5 people in this library, and it is kind of crowded.
Okay. And you can still collect
There's a
that and
library!
give it back.
I grab the rock from outside after it stops playing through the 5 minutes of loud meditation in the hallway.
This library has a lot of rules for one that lives inside of our house.
Just the regular library rules, I think.
And I start reading my little book.
You do that. I'm gonna come back to you at some point, Moss. Fizzy, was there anything for you in here? Or you're just picking up on gear. You're trying to read more about some gear stuff. Do you
Yeah.
sit in the nook with Moss?
Yeah.
Oh,
God damn.
yeah! Holy moly!
got room for one more, boss?
If you sit here,
Sure.
okay, then yeah, there's room.
RaRa, you go to the ballroom.
Yeah, I push the fucking double doors open
You
and
do.
storm in.
You'll see Seraphine is currently stretching. You storm in.
Yeah.
So she's stretching, and like the doors are open, and she sort of Like she's like
Hey, slam
doing a full-
open, man. I push them open.
Yeah, she's doing a full split, and she's currently like stretching on one side. And here's the crash, and you see her whole. She turns backwards while in a split and looks back. Oh, is there a problem? And she gets up.
I don't know. Is there?
I don't think so.
Get right up. Right up. Face to face.
Face
She's-
to face.
Probably taller than me.
She is. Miss Chiro, is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, I want to know what your story is, Red.
Okay. She sort of takes a step back. What would you like to know?
Who sent you here? Did my mom send you?
No.
Abigail? Did Abigail send you? Who sent you here?
RaRa, I can't answer if you just keep asking questions. No one sent me. I was in Tapas and saw the opening for a ballroom, and I wanted to do it.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I feel like I've really started something here with these inside checks.
You've started a pandemonium. Doesn't seem to be any deception of what she's saying.
A likely story.
Okay.
I start pacing back and forth on the stage.
She sees you sort of pacing. I didn't always live in Tapas.
Of course.
Well, I guess more to that is I didn't always live in Coralthea.
Stops.
You asked what my story was, and it seems like you're not going to get past this unless I tell you. Like I said, it is true, I did go to West Craven, but a quite a long time ago, and I wasn't there for long. I spent some time to learn, and that was only after I had left home. Because I was told it was the best place to learn, especially because a lot of the teachers come from the Fae. And that's where I'm from. After I learned what I could at West Craven, I left to go back home, and I joined, it doesn't matter what the name is, but either way, I was a star dancer in a grand court. And I had this amazing partner. And we would dance every night for what seemed like forever. And many people would cheer, and honestly, it was amazing. I'd never felt more happy. But of course, not all things can stay. Something had happened, and there was this mass, let's call it hysteria, across the Fae. Apparently it was connected to what Coralthea's world calls the Restoration. And it brought a lot of people back to the Fae. And in doing so, there were a lot of, let's call them, petty Fae witches. And one night, me and my partner, Alonda, we were dancing, and apparently someone in the crowd didn't like me and said that they would be better to dance with Alonda. And after there was a bit of arguing, they somehow cast some sort of curse, and he became fragmented. And the reason I came back to Coralthea is that I found out it was through something called the Silver Threaded Veil. It's some sort of curse that apparently scatters your soul across the material plane. And I've been trying to search for what I could do, and I've heard Tapas has a very expansive library. No matter how long I searched for, I couldn't find an answer. And when I saw this ballroom was open, I've wanted to do nothing but dance since then. It's the only time I feel connected to him. So I took the job. And I hoped I'd be able to be here and just hopefully dance and just think of him. And maybe that would be enough. I also heard that your group is quite great at solving things, and I hoped maybe one day I'd be able to ask for your help. But seeing as you very instantly didn't like me, I've just been waiting for when you told me to leave. So there you go. That's my story.
What was that die roll? What was that die roll?
David, I'm gonna fucking kill you. All caps, David, insight check.
Insight check.
RaRa walks up to her. Again, like right up. Squints at her. You're on probation. Turns and walks out.
Okay. At that moment, you walk out, and you hear Moss's meditation rock outside the library doors. What? And then
Moss, don't leave your stuff laying around.
and then it stops, and Kayth comes out, grabs it, and then goes back inside.
I go to my room.
You go to your room. And I'm coming back to you, Moss. Moss, can you roll a d20?
Dude, that's my
Maybe-
favorite die.
Maybe even a D100, but let's just start with a D20.
What if it was both? That'd be
D20
wild.
coming
Wild.
right up.
2 dice is insane.
May I interest you in a 1? It's a 7.
Okay. I'm gonna go double check your stats. That way you don't know what I'm using.
Damn, he's looking at the stats himself.
Yeah, should I use my inspiration or not?
Yeah, use your
That's-
inspiration.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my... No, it's not called inspiration, you know.
Inner
what I'm
monologue?
saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down, yeah.
Sure.
But you don't even know what your inner monologue
Yeah,
is.
you don't even really know what you're inner monologuing about.
I know what I'm doing
I
in
mean-
the library, though.
Oh, she does know that.
Okay, go ahead.
Today could have been a better day. I did get a little mad. A little mad at Dagon. And that's not even fair of Dagon. He's gone through way more than I have in his entire life. How long is his entire life? I don't even know. But he can cast spells. And I hate that. Everyone can cast spells. The guards were casting spells when we were at the guard station. RaRa saved a bunch of people, and now Dagon, who just showed up and could all of a sudden do it? That's so fucking annoying. I hate that.
Damn.
May I roll again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Crazy if I got a 1.
Oh, yes, nice.
Yeah, interesting.
Do you have any +1s? You got any +1s, Dad?
Ree was throwing around the potential +1s in chat. I don't know if they ever got delivered.
My literal fucking time.
Hey, you know, I like your headspace right now.
Moss, you're reading through some books, and you came in here and just sort of grabbed some stuff. You're reading through one of the books, and it's kind of gibberish. Like, it's clearly, like, a lot of arcane stuff, and, you know, druid stuff is written a lot differently. This is written very differently. But when you move over to one page, you see, like, a depicted drawing of a raging fire. And you sort of take a moment and look at it, and then close the book. You pick up another one, and you start reading through. And this book talks about, like, the water and the sea, and you begin to read this tale of, it's like an ancient sort of story about these people who could control the waters and summon great nautical beasts, and they could move tides in any direction they wanted. Wind would be no problem for their sails, and all kinds of stuff. And in it, you read the name and it stands out to you for some reason. You're not sure why. Theorek Mole.
Darth Maul.
Theorek Mole. Something about this was someone or something that could do these grand magical feats of controlling water and all of these things. And it just stands out to you. Not sure why.
Can I roll a history check?
Yes, you may.
Nine.
May I interest you in a 2?
Maybe you should ask the old man if he knows what that name means.
So
Oy.
I'm going to give you advantage, and there's a reason why. If you succeed, I'll tell you why. If you don't
No.
succeed, then you won't know.
May I interest you in a 9?
You don't know why this name stands out to
I'm
you.
fucking sick of this shit, man.
What if she had rolled a 10? Would that have been enough?
Yeah, it's just something you sort of come across. Seems interesting. And that is where we'll end tonight's session of Coralthea Waking Fates. Thank you all for joining us for this pleasant session of many different intrigue. Who knows?
Many different intrigue, guys.
What's going on right now around the city? How is the trip to Cerberus going to be? Will Michael continuously come into my office every Wednesday and continue to fart